Larp! Larp changes everything. Remember back in the first episode when I was brought back to life? Wanna guess how it happened? Well, let's put it this way. It wasn't through the power of healing magic, necromancy, or some paltry godlike power. No. I've been resurrected with the power of Retcons. With Retcons, I never even died in the first place, so welcome to the second season of I'm Gonna Show You How to Larp, brought to you by Retcons. With that out of the way, we're talking about retcons, specifically why they're used, when they can be used, and if they should be used at all. When I refer to a retcon, I'm not talking about putting a previous event in a new light with previously unavailable information, like a bad guy turning out to be a good guy the entire time. I'm talking about changing the events wholesale. In other bits of media, this can be explained away with reboots, plot holes, or even writers trying to cover said plot holes with narrative cement. On screen or in a book, this can be easy enough in that the audience doesn't have any direct input or views that can change the direction of the show. I mean, if the audience complains about it enough, it'll change in the future, but the original retcon has already been shown and can't be directly interfered with. Point is, to have a retcon go forwards, in most forms of media, you don't need the audience to agree with it. It's not a democracy, it's I'm not sure what kind of political system this would fall under. Tyranny? Monarchy? Doesn't matter. For LARPs, for a retcon to work, it requires everyone who participated in the original event to agree. Even acknowledging the original events can throw everything into chaos, not the kind where everyone wears skulls and drinks blood kind of chaos either. This kind of ties into the metagaming episode I did previously, and now that I think about it, a lot of my future topics kind of tie into each other quite a bit as well. Not because I'm trying to tie everything into a cohesive series of educational videos, but because I ran out of ideas and had to split a single idea into several, and let's just redo that, shall we? Retconned! This kind of ties into the metagaming episode I did previously, and if you watch the rest of Season 2, you'll see the concept carried over as I tie everything together into a cohesive series of educational videos. Which was the plan all along. Moving on, retcons are usually a sign of a lazy or unfocused writing team, ones that don't keep track of their own lore. That said, no matter how detail-focused a person is, they'll eventually make a mistake, especially if the thing they're writing has a word count of 10 dictionaries. Seriously guys, give the writing team of
Insert favorite pop culture series here
a break. That said, some retcons have nothing to do with the story and more to do with the mechanics themselves. In most other mediums, we call these patches. One day a fireball spell might deal 2 damage, and the next it'll deal 4 damage. Most people just ignore the fact that it's more powerful the next day, even though it's a clear retcon. If I make a character who is renowned for surviving a fireball to the face only to die from it the next day, what do? Do I just retcon my own backstory? Do I try to justify it in character saying that the original fireball weakened me, or that the chaotic nature of magic has made fireballs stronger? No, you complain about the people who make the changes until they retcon you a fireproof face. Wait, that's a bad idea. Let me retcon that. I've only ever given good advice. Yeah! Successful example of retconning right there. So now you know all about retcons. You're welcome.